for another episode of FriDave Plays. It's part 2 of our Oxenfree playthrough. Once again, I am Dave Ryan, your humble narrator and guide, at Dave Ryan IV on the tweet machine, at linktothecast for our whole website, Dealy Bob. Let's see where we're at. So last time we left off, we had we've met our main characters, Alex, who I'm playing as, with the dyed hair there. You can see her behind the pause screen. We've got Jonas, her new stepbrother, Ren, her childhood best friend, Clarissa, who we learned in the last episode is kind of the standoffish, sort of bitchy character who went out with her brother who died before the start of this game. And then we've got Nona as well, who's her friend and the subject of Ren's crush. At the end of the last episode, some weird stuff was happening. I was looking with my radio. I was tuning my radio and some weird lights started to come out of the cave in response to the radio tuning. Jonas jumped in ahead because he thought he saw a pool, and now I'm in the cave trying to find Jonas. So let's just get underway. There's a lot of talking that goes on in this game, so I'll only kind of interject when I feel it is appropriate or necessary without you missing any key story stuff, because there's been some really good dialogue going on so far in this.
Why would a guy bring an ashtray down here? Or a pen?
Music is really top notch so far in this game as well. Really sets the
See a
kind of
man
creepy
about
aesthetic.
a dog. Sure, will do. Didn't you hear me calling for you?
Jesus, you scared me.
What are you even doing?
I'm sorry for going ahead. I thought I heard somebody down here, but, you know, obviously there isn't. But isn't this place incredible? I mean, I don't even know how this happens.
No, it's beautiful.
See? That's what I heard. It sounds like a person almost, right? Kinda? I don't know where it's coming from.
Okay, at this point, if we stay, we're just idiots, right? We're just the horror movie morons the audience screams at to leave.
No. Maybe. There was a light in here somewhere. I still want to see what made it. It must just be further in. Let's try and find it before we go back.
Well, seeing as how I crawled in here to get you, might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, and I mean, look, if it's cool, we can get the others, and if it's not, we'll just leave.
There's something very, you know, like the Playdead Studios games, like Limbo and... Oh,
Like,
fuck,
what
was
is this
that one
made
last
out
year?
of? Is it ice?
I don't know. Pockets of it are cold,
Inside.
but not all of it. What? Wow, how is that? Did you see the floating, triangle light thing?
Yes.
It must be like a rainbow, or like a reflection of light? Those, exist, right? Cave triangle rainbows?
It doesn't really look like a trick of light, Jonas. It looks like someone's science fair project just floating there.
I think this is all tied to when you tuned in those weird signals out there in the, what am I trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow. I think it's all the same thing.
Really? You think?
Definitely. Try your radio. Maybe that's like a frequency or something. Like if it'll have an effect.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe it'll dance or twitch or something.
Oh my god. Is this you? Are you doing this?
Should I stop?
No! This is awesome! is... what?
I know!
What the fuck? Whoa.
What the...
Hello? Here. Tell everyone.
Hello?
Sleepy. Time. Yeah. Everything. Fine. Holding. There. Same. Don't know. If leave is possible.
This is insane.
Who... Are you... Who are you on the...
Listen. Bobtail. Shave. Tail. Sleepy. Time. Yeah. Is leave possible.
I don't know what you mean, so I can't...
Bobtail. Leave, children. Bye. Others will see you soon.
Alex!
Jonas!
What? That was super fucking
Alex.
weird.
Alex! Alex? Are you okay? You alright?
I'm fine. God.
You sure?
I'm as sure as I think I'm gonna be.
Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible. I don't want to be the party pooper here.
No, I'm way ahead of you. There's gotta be some kind of emergency station, or way to get out without taking the ferry.
Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it, but if this is some sort of
Hardin Tower. Oh, it's called that, I think, because the radio man who watched it, he was Major Richard Hardin. I don't know why I remember that.
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Hardin?
From 1941 to 1972, this communications
That
tower
would
served
explain
many
why I
different
remember it.
telecommunication functions, including point-to-point from its receivers, microwave from its dish, Ka-band for military airband for nearby aircraft. Unique in its construction, the tower houses its office in a segmented platform directly underneath its antenna and dish. Once unceremoniously called Site 82, in 1988 it was redesignated Hardin Tower for its longest tenured radio man, Major Richard Dick Hardin, who served as the tower's communications officer for 8 years. From 1941 to 1970...
Style of the game is really cool. Do you know what's kind of like? I don't know if I'm way off base here, but it's kind of reminiscent of Fez a little bit. There's something about
You
it.
can
Just
see the cave. But
Not quite.
not Ren or anybody.
In
What do you
terms of
think
the
happened to
2D background with sort of 3D models on it.
Probably heard all the noise and ran off instead of trying to come help us.
Great.
It's locked.
Let me try.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
A little help?
Just have a little faith. See?
I have to say, I'm impressed. How'd you do that?
It's just pressure and a library card for most older walks.
Huh. Cool. Is anyone there? It's, dead.
Did you get anyone?
I think someone was there, but I don't know. Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
You know, I'd normally find this stuff kinda interesting, really. You know, normally.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you find this sort of thing interesting, because I find it interminable.
You find it terminal?
Forget it. I find it boring, that's all. Fence should be off now.
Great, but, don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
Come on, don't you trust me? The light turned off.
I trust you to, like, not hurt me on purpose or anything, but, you know, if the fence kills me on accident, it's not really about trust at that point. Ah! Jesus!
Hello?
Alex?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus hopping Christ! Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Harden?
Ren, how are you calling us? Phones don't work here.
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just
Ren, are you alright? Like, physically alright? Because I know mentally you're
No,
probably...
I'm not alright. I mean, do I sound alright or do I sound not alright? I probably sound not alright, right?
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they
Wait,
do...
Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa?
And Jonas is with
I'm
you.
in the comm tower, Clarissa. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm somewhere in Fort Milner. I don't know why. I don't remember, like, the last hour. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that it says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me? I don't care if you guys want to stay. I just want to get out of here.
Nobody wants to stay, Clarissa, but you know that the radio works?
Yeah, how the hell do you think I called you guys? I just can't... There's like a way or something to connect outside, but I'm not good with this stuff.
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the... And it dies, ladies and gentlemen. It's like the world is conspiring against us, I swear to God. So, want to truck over to Milner first, see about that radio? I mean, Clarissa can be a handful, but...
Ren sounded kinda more out of sorts than usual. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest and nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
Ren needs us more. And he'd kill me if he knew we went to see Clarissa first.
Sound logic.
Okay. So we're off to save Ren.
All right, our rescuing duties have officially commenced. Let's get this done and get off this rock like the badasses we are.
Yeah, righteous.
Dig that fucking soundtrack, man. Is there another way I was able to go up there? Nope. Right. That's the way we're going, I guess.
So, just curious, but, what's your running theory?
Well, you played with the radio, a triangle came out, the triangle talked, hung out a little, then drowned us, but not, and now we're here.
Yep. Those were the events.
Good talk. Didn't...
What's the matter? Not the outdoorsy type?
That I'm outdoors. But I just want to make sure it really creepily reminds me of a park or wood, so it's spelled P-pork. My dad was really happy to move here, you know. He said the schools were safe. Oh, Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here.
I've been here before, remember? We used to skip
Trophy
across here
earned.
as kids.
It's
fine.
me.
You were a bunch of psychos to ever try that, but good to know. why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made, like a normal bridge?
It's not a cable car, it's a bridge ferry.
Bridge ferry?
Yeah, it's like an army thing, or... I know there's rules about what you can build on protected land, so maybe this is all it's zoned for or something.
It looks less than welcoming. Or, at least it doesn't look very inviting. Or...
Look, it's a little scary, but Ryan needs us, so...
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, let's just see if we gotta take the, conveyor thing. It's been rotting here since the invention of ovens.
Power Transfer Station 167.
Okay, that's a little strange. Why wouldn't they lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it.
Maybe the guy in charge of the forest closet forgot.
Maybe. Or he's dead.
Jonas.
I'm just saying, maybe he's dead.
Being terrorized on an island by unseen forces really makes you miss television.
Well, maybe if we get the power working, you can catch up on the soaps.
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, like the first thing it says is, beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know.
Jonas, the bridge ferry looks pretty well and dead, so I don't know how we do this without power.
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know, don't give me that look. If you're gonna... what did you flip? Because it kind of did the opposite of what we wanted.
I flipped the... it's the only one, Jonas. What other switch could I even flip?
Oh, good point. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's like on backup power now or something?
Any ideas?
The, light kind of reminds me of that triangle thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's a transmission or something. Other than that, I don't know. Hop up and down and cry about our bad luck. That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used to... I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap. Was that there before?
I don't think so.
Alex, are you all right? Alex! Not funny. Not funny. Opposite. Total opposite of funny. Look up.
I'm sorry. I had to.
and if a missile strike or airborne invasion was identified, a call would be sent from this station, and, if the signal was found to be accurate, would trigger automatic safety measures and the evacuation of non-personnel. The Catbird station was built to detect any enemy attempting a strike from the air. When operational, it was fully outfitted with an SCR-271 antenna and an early version of OTH, which stands for Over the Horizon, a radar system.
It says it's the, I don't know, Catbird station? And the call sign is weird, 60.8? The dial doesn't go that far.
Huh.
And we're inside at the first meeting.
What a night, huh?
What a night.
What does that mean?
You said it first.
I'm just saying, this isn't anybody's fault, you know. It just happened.
Yeah, you're right. Stuff happens. It just sucks that
We'll be all
the
right.
stuff that's happening is, like, really terrifying and annoying. Humming like a barracuda.
Barracudas don't hum.
Says you, man.
Praise the Lord.
Okay. That is probably gonna call it a day for us on part 2 of FriDave Plays Oxenfree. I've been your host, Dave Ryan, at Dave Ryan IV on the tweet machine.
Well, when you look at that, it didn't collapse. That's one good thing that happened tonight.
We are going to pick up right from this moment next week, because I'm going to go straight into recording this afterwards. If you're watching on twitch.tv/linktothecast, stay tuned for part 3, which will be the final part I'm doing in this set of tapings. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow at linktothecast on Twitter to get all our latest info, the different streams, podcasts, all that good jazz. And follow me at Dave Ryan IV on the tweet machine, and we will see you next Friday for part 3 of FriDave Plays Oxenfree.